G'day, g'day. Welcome to Rugby League 26, Saturday night football, round 3 of the NRL Telstra Premiership as we head to Gosford, ladies and gentlemen, to Polytec Stadium. That's the name of the stadium now in Gosford. It's had a few names over the time, Blue Tongue Stadium and all that, but now it's Polytec Stadium. And we are heading to this game where we're going to see a blockbuster between the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the West Tigers. Well, weren't they impressive in round 2? So this is going to be a very, very tough game for Souths, I reckon. So anyway, let's head now to Polytec Stadium in Gosford, and call all the action will be Andrew Voss and Cameron Smith. Let's head to the game now, premiering at 1080p, 4K after the premiere, added to our Rugby League 26 playlist. Hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel today and join our family of over 12,000 subscribers. Love to have you on board. Plenty of Rugby League action on our dedicated Rugby League 26 playlist. Let's go to the game. Enjoy.
A very good evening. I'm Andrew Voss. It's great to have you here with us at Central Coast Stadium as we bring you coverage of tonight's clash between the Rabbitohs and the Tigers. And with me as always, Cameron Smith. Well, Cameron, if these two sides produce their best, we are in for quite a match.
Good to be here, Vossi. The Rabbitohs have been avoiding the press all week in the build-up to this game. The coach knows the dangers of taking their opponents too lightly. He understands exactly what underdogs are capable of. I can sense a potential upset on the cards. Let's see how this one pans out.
I think you're right, Cameron. There's certainly some pressure on the coach and selectors. Let's hope they've gone with the right combinations for tonight's match. The crowd's up. We're underway. Humphreys collects it on the full. He's got defenders closing. Ball and all tackle. Plays it. Finds support inside. They worked hard to bring him down. Rushes into dummy half. Totola. The Rabbitohs throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. He's taken there in that tackle.
This is some impressive defence here, pinning the opposition inside their 20.
Halted by the defence. Great defence. Plays the ball. Passes long. The punt. Taruva gathers it. Good burst, this one.
Look at him, down to a jog, doing it easy.
Offloads the ball. Pushed back in the tackle. Captured by the defence.
Beautiful.
Plays it on the halfway line. May able to come up with a hit. A good chase will be rewarded. Is tackled after making good metres. Gets the dummy half. Passes. Passes short. Beats a tackle. Picked off by the defence. The Tigers on the charge. Play the ball now. May tries the inside pass. Driven back. Picks a mark and runs straight to it. There it is.
And fantastic try it is indeed. And we have 4-0
Was in support
West Tigers.
and got the reward. Conversion in front of the posts.
Even money. I'm sure you'd find some takers in the crowd.
It's successful.
Always a great way to settle things down. Get some points on the board.
The Tigers lead by 6. Kicks long. Dewey with a good catch. They drive him back. Two in the tackle and they round him up.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
At dummy half. Gets it away. Moves it on. Takes the hit up. Breaks through. Is rounded up.
Big play.
Comes up with a play the ball. Volley. Goes wide. And into touch it goes. Gives it on. Slips in the short one. Brought to ground close to the sideline. Has a look and flicks it inside. Dewey puts him away. Looks and turns the ball inside. Humphreys.
Nice pass.
Referee calls help. Finds support. Putting up a chase. Held called by the ref.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Delivers a long ball. Nice defence there. This is just outstanding defence here. Cut out ball. Walker. Oh, that's a terrible drop ball. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. Snappy pass. Driven back in the tackle. Dewey spills the ball, drops his lollies.
The opposition cannot believe they are getting the ball here. Golden opportunity.
They scramble to get possession. They've got the numbers. He's shut down there by the defence.
Great defence. Desperate stuff.
Murray.
Great pass.
Deary me. It's a knock-on.
The opposition will be relieved to see the ball spilled there.
On-field ruling is the ball is knocked on. The Tigers are challenging.
Checking if the ball is knocked backwards. The ball is knocked forward by the Tigers. We have a decision. The ball
How's
is
that knocked on? They went
Challenge
backwards.
is unsuccessful. Play will resume with a scrum.
And now we'll have a scrum.
No challenges remain.
Quick with a pass. Gray.
Well done.
Whiten. Look out. He's through the line. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. That's a beautiful try.
Good try. Very good try. They'll be happy to get those first few points on the board.
Mitchell sizes up the kick.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
You can count that as 2 points.
That will give this team's confidence a boost. Now, they need a good set from the kickoff. Get to the kick and apply some pressure on the opposition.
Goes long. He has just lost control of the ball. They come away with a loose ball. Luai is over the line.
Got to be joking me. You have just seen one of the all-time great Rugby League 26 tries. What the hell? That is insane.
The crowd, they're stunned. He's looking to add the extras.
You're joking.
And that's through.
Always a good way to settle the nerves, if there are any.
Kicks it off deep. Dewey marks the ball. That is a pass, Cameron. Forced backwards. And he'll be forced to play it. That's the first. Shovels it wide. Which way did he go? Past another. Explodes through the defence.
He's proving elusive.
He's tackled there, and he's made good ground. Second tackle there. Fainu. The ball has been taken.
Dear, oh dear, crucial mistake.
Powerful defence.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Lays it off. Holding up a short pass. They force him back with a charge. He's beaten free.
Either he's good or they've forgotten it's tackle football.
And he won't be making any more metres there. That's the first of 6. Flicks the ball inside. Works it on. And he's nailed by the defence. You can see that coming from up here. That's an intercept.
Very poor play from the away team. The coach will be spewing.
Feeds it on. One-handed offload. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. Second of 6 tackles there. Slips the pass. Whiten. Driven back. The Rabbitohs not able to break through the strong defence. Caught by 2 defenders.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Arms are free and there's the offload. And down he goes. Well, the effort's there, but they're not making a great deal of ground. Good vision. Passes long. Kicks. That's good positional play to take the kick. Runs past the defence. Pushed back in the tackle. Met front on.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Fires out a pass. Gets the ball. Dewey hits it up. Referee shouting hell.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
Turns it inside. They're closing in. Terrible ball. Terrible. Buller. Quick to get to the loose ball. That's gone over the sideline. Flicks a short pass. That's a good ball and all tackle. That's tackle 1. Shovels it on. Sends it back inside. It's still on. Try to the home side. The Rabbitohs have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Gray got in good position, timed their run, and reaps the reward for a good piece of play.
Fantastic try.
Adds the 2 points.
Don't you love a close contest? This has been very entertaining, Bossy.
Goes deep with a kick-off. Delivers the wide ball. Driven back in the tackle. Well done. Back to the field of play.
This is just absolutely sensational. A gripping contest.
Well, that's a nice how do you do. Passes inside. The Rabbitohs unable to break through. Is halfway through this set with a quick pass. Good run back from the in goal.
Red zone. They need to take some big runs and get out of there.
There's the halftime hooter. Makes some ground.
Bang! What a tackle.
The first half is all over. Anything you'd like to say about that first half, Cameron?
I liked what I saw in that first half. Some bruising defence and some nice attacking rugby league. Both teams really gave it everything, and thankfully, for us fans, we get to see it all take place again in the second half.
I like what I saw in that first half. Stay with us. I'm a bit thirsty. I'll get a quick drink, and we'll come back after the break.
Well, what a half of footy. One of the all-time great Rugby League 26 tries right there, folks, by me, the Aussie Don. I've never seen anything like that. It was just absolutely insane. 12 all here at half-time. And Jai Gray and Jack Whiten with the tries for the South Sydney Rabbitohs, with Latrell Mitchell with the conversions. And Jamon Luai with that amazing try. And Pole with the first try. Adam Dewey with the conversions for the West Tigers. 12 all. Let's head back now to Polytec Stadium in Gosford for the second half.
Ready to go for the second half. We are back underway. And he's right in position to field the kick. Slips a pass away. Pierce Paul with a short ball. They drive him back. And some powerful defence coming in. Gets to dummy half. Bolle. Murray has got the free ball. Brought down on the 20-metre line. On tackle number 1. Passes. Finds support inside. Getting closer now. 15 metres out. That's 2. Keeps testing the defence with a short pass. The Rabbitohs throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Ball and all tackle. Ref says 4. Plays it. Walker. Humphreys. Gray. Plays it 10 metres out. Plays the ball. Has a look and passes long. Taruva claims the high ball. Forced backwards. Crashes to the ground.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Play the ball now. Bolle. Beats a tackle. Bit of gusto in the hit-up. Is tackled after making good metres.
Coach will be happy with that chase.
At dummy half. A snappy pass. Breaks through the defence. And he's met front on. He's got momentum. Wrapped up. They haven't been able to make much ground here. Rushes into dummy half. May pushes it on wide. He's got defenders closing. Gathered in the tackle. 4. Comes up with a play the ball. Weaves his way with an offload. Darting along.
Like a thief in the night.
Stopped by the defence. And he's stopped in that one. Shut down. That's good defence there. Pierce Paul. He puts a chip in. Restart at the 20-metre line. Finds support. Will look to find the sideline. Kicks it into touch. Gullick restarts play. Oh, a little more than a rib tickler, that tackle. A little more than a rib tickler, that tackle. This time it's a short pass. Offloads the ball. They force him back. Now 40 metres away. He plays the ball. That's the second. Cut out ball. Whiten. Contained by the defence.
Absolutely no way through there.
Moves it on. Looks and turns the ball inside. Defence has prevented an offload.
Beautiful.
Tries the inside pass. Delivering the short ball. 12. Puts him away. Passes long. Walker. Punting. Taruva collects it on the full. Runs out of the in goal back into play. Superb tackle. Good play. They grab some decent territory. Passes short. That has shaken him up. Referee calls help. There's the second. 12.
Nice pass.
Makasini.
Well done.
He surges forward. Nice defence there.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Gives it on. Luai mesmerises the defence with a step. Smashes into them. Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run. 12.
Great pass.
Picks a mark and runs straight to it. That play the ball on the 20-metre line. Goes for the one-pointer. That came out of the blue. He's kicked a
Gold, and it's 13-12 now to the Tigers.
Keen chase needed on the long kickoff. Buller with a good catch. Cutting at his teammates. And with a step. He's shut down there by the defence. First tackle up. Quick with a pass. Driven back. Halted by the defence. And that's the second. Has a look and flicks it inside. Loops it over the top. Cutting it up to the defence. And he'll be forced to play it. That's 3. Snappy pass. Oh, good ball. Seized in the tackle. That's 4. Shovels it wide. They've got the numbers. Gray takes it on the full. Oh, knock on.
Oh dear, terrible mistake this. Their teammates will have to front up now on defence.
Rabbitohs are challenging.
Checking if the ball is knocked forward. The ball is knocked forward by the Rabbitohs. We have a decision. The ball is knocked on. The challenge is unsuccessful. Player will resume with a scrum.
Challenge is unsuccessful. No challenges remain.
Referee says, fellas, we'll have a scrum. Works it on. Makasini. They drive him back.
Out there,
Wonderful
tackle
tackle. Flicks the ball inside. Holding up a short pass.
No,
Run on defence.
that's two.
Lays it off. Fainu. Now with a hitter. He's tackled there, and he's made good ground. A very long run. Feeds it on. Feeds the short ball. Pierce Paul. The Tigers have
And Pierce Paul has scored the try, and that will most likely be the winning
This team
try.
has an amazing knack of scoring something from nothing, and this try was certainly no exception. I'm going to remember this for a long, long time, Bossy.
17-12, kick to come. This to make it 19-12. And there it is, 19-12. Ladies and gentlemen, the West Tigers over South Sydney.
Very pleased.
Goes long. Luai marks the ball. Serves up a wide ball. Dewey pushed back in the
No,
tackle.
first tackle.
Defence comes over the top.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
That's a clever pass. Throws himself into the defence.
Out there, tackle
Thrown to
two.
ground. Second of 6 tackles there. Gets the ball. Pierce Paul. Forced backwards. One-handed offload. Sidestep.
He's proving elusive.
Finally brought to ground.
There's been some punishing tackles by the visitors tonight. They certainly won't go home wondering based on this defensive performance.
And met front on by that tackle. Dashes away from the defence. That's a 4-pointer.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the winning try. Fantastic try there. 23-12, kick to come. The Tigers have ran away with this in the end.
The opposition were absolutely bamboozled in defence and had no answer to that.
Well, they've posted the try. Now can they get the goal? Dewey is striking them well tonight, and that's shown by their stats. So far, they have converted 3 from 3. And that's through. The Tigers gave them the kicking duties, and they've proven to be a superb choice. The Tigers lead by 13. He really drives this kickoff. Driven back in the tackle.
Out there,
Referee
tackle one.
shouting hell. Shovels it on. Big hit there. Well, they didn't use all 5 tackles there. There's the siren for full time. Referee blows full time. It's ended. Well, Cameron, that's a result right out of the blue.
The Tigers have come away with 2 points no one expected them to get. A solid display of rugby league here. Wasn't perfect, but their supporters will be happy.
And that's the story of this one. You know what? We've got a bus to catch, so we'd better get moving. Bye.
Well, a fantastic win by the West Tigers, ladies and gentlemen, over the South Sydney Rabbitohs. It'll be a tight game in real life, I reckon. I think Souths will win, though. Just knowing the history, the Souths have always really dominated the West Tigers. But, yeah, if the Tigers come out like they did last week, oh, yeah, they're going to be a force, I'm telling you. So, yeah, 25 points to 12. The West Tigers over the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Thank you for watching this Rugby League 26 gameplay with the Aussie Don. It's been a pleasure bringing you the gameplay once again. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we will see you for more round 3 action of the NRL Telstra Premiership and other rounds of Rugby League here in 2026. Here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. Bye-bye for now.